So the next is a little bit less refined, but is still very popular. It's called the Mobile Pack. It's a WordPress plugin. It has some of the pros are that it optionally redirects mobile browsers to specific URLs, which means that if you aren't happy with exactly how this looks and you want to actually have a secondary site that catches all of your mobile traffic, you can just install this plugin, and then just with changing a few lines within the back end, and you can just bring all of your traffic over to a second site. Okay, it also supports MPXO, which it incorporates various different types of analytics, hit counters, how they got to you. It's very robust. I don't know exactly all of the features that they've incorporated now, but I know that they're constantly adding more and growing. So it's something definitely to check out. This one also supports the mobile pack also supports multiple languages, and it's completely free. So the downside is that because it's completely free, it's not as robust as some of the alternatives, and it's mainly only used for displaying the content, not some of the more rich features of your website. And this also supports WordPress 2.7 and above. Okay, so the next one is called MobilePress. And this supports various different themes for specific devices. This one, the MobilePress, is a little bit more advanced when it comes to making your website look native to the themes of the various different devices that you're using than some of the other ones. It also integrates well with Oddity.com, which can help manage your ad campaign and your analytics. So the cons is that it also gives a very basic mobile view, not really not allowing you to maintain a lot of your branding, and it doesn't have nearly as much support as the previous ones that I mentioned. But because it's a little bit older, it does support WordPress installations 2.5 and above. Okay, like I just mentioned, Oddity, this is nowadays there's a lot of competition with mobile ad managers. So, and the problem is that nobody wants to have to deal with 10 different companies, or it's even constantly growing. Eventually there's going to be 200 different companies that are willing to manage mobile campaigns. The goal of Oddity is to be able to manage many ad platforms with just one network, just one web page that you have to go to, one central place for you to manage your analytics, and to just read a little bit off of their own advertisement. It says, for publishers and developers, we offer you the perfect platform to take full control of your mobile advertising inventory. Switching between ad networks will no longer be a hassle. You can simply enable and disable networks on the fly. We're constantly working on algorithms that increase performance across the different mobile ad networks to increase your earnings. Okay, next, we have actually standalone themes. The previous things that I've mentioned were solutions that revolved closer to plugins. This is actually a theme that's designed for touchscreens. So WP Tech Themes comes with 6 different theme styles. It has quick and easy menu display settings. It has a news gallery theme, which can show a slideshow on your mobile device, which again, with the limited real estate, slideshows are a great way to be able to display lots of information. It's compatible with the iPhone, the Android, and the BlackBerry, and it supports easy ad insertion. It's HTML5 optimized, supports Ajax, and the downside is that only the news Press theme is free, and within the NewsPress theme, there's not a lot of theme editing options. You'll notice with a lot of these services, they try and get you hooked with their free service. I mean, everybody's got to make a living. So but if you're convinced enough that you fall in love with the software, then hopefully you'll find that their price tag is reasonable enough, because some of these can have somewhat of a steep price tag. And this supports WordPress 2.6 and above. Okay, another option. Let's say that you've got you've got so many WordPress websites, it's really not realistic for you to go back and deal with all of these yourself, and you're just more interested in outsourcing it. So what options do you have for letting other people do the work for you? So Mobify Me is one option. So one of the nice things about it is that they give you complete control over the CSS, which makes customizing and branding very simple. Okay, it's guaranteed to work on over 5,000 different mobile devices, which is pretty much everything that anybody would want to come to your website, and even all of the, old geezer phones that, they'll still be able to get to your website. So they offer solutions as complete as you just hand them your content and they will turn it all into a website with your own custom mobile domain and everything like that. And then they offer smaller things for just migration. They also offer analytics, they also offer ad server integration, and they can be used for to integrate payment portals because they support SSL security. The basic installation is free. The Pro is $250. The Publisher is $500. And on their website, under Enterprise, it just says, call us for a quote. So I can't even imagine what that means. So another competitor to that is Mobilize. Mobilize boasts itself as having over 23,000 blogs that are using their migration software in order to mobilize your blog. And they say that they have over 40,000 sites altogether. So Mobile Publishers gets analytics about viewerships. It includes tools to promote your site, and an opportunity to join a network of thousands of mobile sites viewed by millions of mobile web users. Mobile Fuse is at the vanguard of integrating the mobile web with the PC version of thousands of blogs by offering a number of integrated features such as social bookmarking and commenting. If you didn't understand anything I just said, I didn't really either. Just read it more on the website. Okay, so another option, let's say you've got 5 minutes to make your website mobile capable. You have to defuse the bomb or something like that. So Google Reader is awesome. Google Reader offers, will automatically just pull the RSS feed and will wrap it in their mobile Google Reader solution. And that way you can, with a combination of one of the previously mentioned plugins that will automatically redirect to another URL, you just throw the Google Reader with the either the PHP tag, or I know that there's another way to do it, of your RSS feed into Google Reader, and bam! It took you less than 5 minutes and you have a mobile version of your website.
What's Google Reader is a personal?
So Google Reader also has where you can just go to the website and give them an RSS feed in the URL, and it'll just show you that.
I'm using it a lot. I don't.
So Google it. You'll see how to do it. Okay. So now there's also there's a nice web page that's called detectmobilebrowser.com. Now let's say that you're a little more hands-on and you want to do everything manually. So you will have the option of just picking what mobile browsers you want to capture and how you would like to capture it. Like, for example, if you want to do a PHP redirect, then this web page will just allow you to download a text file that has already, you just kind of click on the menu, oh, I'd like to capture iPhones, I'd like to capture BlackBerry, and then you say, I want it to be I want it to be a redirect through PHP, and then you'll download a text file that you just plop into the header of your browser, of your WordPress installation, and it'll automatically do the redirect for you. There's a lot of different options here, so if you're playing around with your WordPress mobile migration, this is definitely something nice to take a look at.